People think ADHD looks like chaos on the outside, fidgeting, distraction, hyper behavior. But what no one talks about is the chaos on the inside. ADHD doesn't feel like too much energy. It feels like being trapped in a room where every thought is shouting at once, and you're expected to act normal.
That's exactly it. From the outside, I look calm. But inside, my brain is racing, jumping between 5 emotions, 10 ideas, and 100 unfinished thoughts, all at once. And the worst part is, no one can see it.
ADHD is not a lack of attention. It's an overload of attention, with no filter. Everything feels equally important, equally urgent, equally loud. You don't struggle because you don't care. You struggle because your brain can't decide what to care about first.
People think I just need more discipline. But discipline doesn't help when your brain physically can't regulate focus the same way other people's do. It feels like trying to grip water.
And then there's the time distortion. With ADHD, time doesn't move in a straight line. It either disappears completely or crushes you with pressure. You plan to start something at 2 p.m., and suddenly it's 9 p.m. and the entire day is gone. No memory, no warning, just loss.
That alone makes you feel broken because you want to be productive, you want to change, but your brain keeps disconnecting intention from action, and that creates guilt that never shuts off.
ADHD also hijacks emotional regulation. Feelings don't arrive gently. They slam into you at full volume. Joy becomes hyperfixation. Sadness becomes despair. Anger becomes a storm. Your nervous system doesn't have a dimmer switch.
That explains why I can feel deeply motivated in one moment and completely numb the next. People think it's inconsistency, but it's actually neurological instability of emotional intensity.
And here's the brutal paradox. ADHD minds crave stimulation, but stimulation drains them faster than neurotypical minds. You chase dopamine just to feel normal, but that same chase exhausts you.
That's why I burn out from things I love, and then feel ashamed when I can't continue. It feels like betraying myself on repeat.
Trauma and ADHD also mirror each other in dangerous ways. Both create hypervigilance. Both distort focus. Both lock the nervous system into survival mode. Many people with ADHD grow up mislabeled as lazy, when in reality they were overstimulated and unsupported.
That hits deep. You start believing the labels, and once shame connects to your identity, it becomes harder to ask for help because you think the problem is your character, not your brain.
ADHD doesn't mean you can't focus. It means you hyperfocus on the wrong things at the wrong times. You can spend 10 hours locked into one idea, but freeze at a simple 5-minute task. That contradiction is one of the most misunderstood parts of the disorder.
And then people say, but you did this one thing amazingly, so why can't you do everything else? They don't understand that ability doesn't equal control.
Exactly. ADHD is not a willpower issue. It's a regulation issue. The brain allows you to press the gas, but struggles to hit the brakes. And over time, that constant imbalance creates anxiety, depression, and deep identity confusion.
So what actually helps? Because knowing the problem doesn't automatically fix it.
The first step is removing moral judgment. ADHD is not laziness. It's not immaturity. It's not irresponsibility. It's a neurodevelopmental difference that changes how motivation, reward, time, and focus operate. Once you remove shame, you reduce half the problem instantly. The second step is external structure. ADHD brains can't rely on internal regulation. They need visible systems, visual timers, physical cues, written breakdowns, friction removed from starting. You don't fix ADHD with will. You build around it. And the third step is compassion. Not the soft kind, the strategic kind. The kind that says, my brain works differently, so my strategy must be different. Once you stop copying neurotypical systems, your life begins to stabilize.
That reframes everything. It turns the struggle into design, instead of failure.
Exactly. ADHD is not a broken mind. It's an unprotected one in a world built for a different wiring. And once you understand that, the chaos finally starts to feel understandable, not personal.
That's the truth people with ADHD rarely get to hear.
If this helped you understand your mind or someone else's, subscribe to the Curiosity Vault. We decode the psychology behind why you think, feel, and struggle the way you do. Until next time, stay curious.